It's Original Dobo. What's up, YouTube? Today we have a review of a ROM I've been running for a couple of weeks now, testing it out and putting it through its paces. So here we go. So today we're reviewing the Beta King ROM from Matt L. Groff. It's been on this ROM for, like I said, about a week. It's been pretty fantastic battery life, better than I've had on most ROMs. It's a little bit of a blend between stock and Moto Blur. Most all the apps on here are Moto Blur. Very light theming so far on it. Not sure what future builds hold, but it's got a little mix between 4.2, 4.1. Like I said, basically really a stock build, other than the launcher, some minor theming in the settings area. Everything's fully functional, except, and I say a small exception, to the hotspot tethering is the only thing that is not 100% functional right out of the gate. Now you can tweak it. I tried. I still failed miserably to make it function, but not really a deal breaker for me. Just because of the simple fact I really don't use the Wi-Fi tether all that much. But I mean, yeah, so I just, really nice ROM. Like I said, it's really not much different. Let's talk about what you get with the ROM. So we're gonna go into the settings here, and we'll zoom down here so you get a closer look here as to what you get. So you get everything, most everything that you did with the stock Motorola build, minus a lot of the bloat. You'll notice a lot of the Verizon branded stuff. There's no Amazon branded stuff in here, so it's nice. So it's really to bloat it nicely. You get Super SU. That's your super user application that comes stock with this. You got Painless Death's power toggles, which is a nice addition to have. You don't have to download that. And you can just see swiping through the screens, it's amazingly fast. I did notice this too, and this may be just me, but my 4G signal has been fantastic. So if you're on this build and your 4G has been fantastic, give big thumbs up to Matt, because his build prop tweaks have made data connection fast and painless. But overall, incredibly nice build. Everything loads particularly smooth. One thing I haven't done at all was do a quadrant test. So why don't we do that? Oh, that's another thing. Keyboard. The keyboard is the 4.2 keyboard. So you can sort of scroll as you type, and it's a little bit of the older version of the keyboard because it has the other letters, but I sort of like that. I sort of like those letters. So we're going to install Quadrant Standard here in test Matt's build versus stock. Now stock I was scoring about 5100 on the Quadrant Standard, which is still, it's fantastic for only having 1 gig of RAM. This thing just blazes. So let's take a look, see. OK button, and we'll run a full benchmark. Just let it sit here. So many of you guys know Matt's created the utility, which allows us to flash back to stock, go back to ICS, upgrade in case of a situation where we would need a warranty. And Matt's also been working on the development for other Motorola devices. And lately Matt's been doing some work for the Motorola HD. So we'll see what this build puts up. Okay, we're done. Let's see, and wow, look at that! My goodness, what an improvement over stock. 5566. We're beating the HTC One X. We're beating the Prime with 2 less cores. I mean, that's unbelievable. Look at the Motorola Atrix 4G. I mean, we're just wiping the floor with these other devices. And this is on Matt's build, so I mean, huge improvement. About 400 more on the Quadrant over stock. This is beating my S3. My S3 wasn't even getting 55. So big props to Matt for making that possible. He's done a fantastic job with the development. And it really goes to show you in this Beta King ROM. It's it's just a simple build. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because it's not very different, other than a lot under the hood. And sometimes it's not always the prettiest, but it's about what's under the hood on these builds that makes them so great. And Matt's really done that here. So let's talk about things that we would like to see maybe in future builds. Possibly, I'd like to see a battery indicator with maybe 1% reading off of it, sort of like Cyanogen or something like that. That'd be cool. Matt's also had a build with the LTE icon, a test build which it just says LTE, sort of like the Black Widow ROM that people have seen. And then maybe some further theming. I'm a big ASOP freak. So I like everything, AOSP. But yeah, so far so good. I would like to see maybe the text messaging app from Cyanogen with the quick replies. That'd be cool, And this is just a wish list. We've got a really good base right here. I would just like to see it carry out. But if you like the build, you can find it at droidrazr.com, and I'll put the link in the description below. You can find some on rootswiki.com, but primarily you guys need to sign up for droidrazr.com if you have a Razr HD or another Razr device. You need to be there. That's where it's at. That's where things are going down. Again, it's droidrazr.com. And you can check it all out, and you can also follow me on Twitter because I'll have all the latest reviews and updates for this device, as I will be having this for quite a while, because for me it's all about build quality, and this device really has that. So again, droidrazr.com, and give Matt L. Groff a follow on Twitter. Give him a big thanks, a thumbs up, and donate to him. Check out betaking.com. and donate to Matt because he's the one that makes all this possible. I'm Original Dobo, and we're going to be out of here.